Last night, I'm asleep in my bed. Suddenly, I feel this big crash in the floor above me. There's just silence after that. I thought it was a branch from outside hitting the window. The next morning after, of course not sleeping at all, I go to check the window, and there's no branch. Then I see the screen door to my patio is wide open. I close it every single night before bed. I live alone. No one else has a key. And even if someone did have a key, it's very difficult to open the door because it's stuck. It hasn't been fixed for months, so why was it open? I get a text from my mom asking how my dog is doing. This was strange because she never texts me unless it's important. My dog died 3 months ago. What, in an accident? Someone poisoned him. I know what she's up to now. She's getting ready to sell our family home. She asked me if she could put my dog down on the listing. I told her no. Here's the thing about my family. They don't care about my feelings. They're using my dog's death to make money. That's not how it works. When I was younger, we used to take trips to this abandoned island off the coast of North Carolina. We'd spend the whole day jumping off the roof into the water. One time when we were there, my dad almost drowned. My sister and my brother. He started going under. I tried pulling him back up, but he just kept going under. And then my sister grabbed him by the collar and pulled him out. We haven't gone back since. My mom's been trying to sell the house for months and she's desperate. Now my house is paid off, so it's the only asset that I actually own. I know what she's really up to. She wants me to move out so she can sell my house. Now she's using my dog to try and guilt me into moving out. At this point, I had 2 choices. Tell my mom no or tell her yes. If I said no, she'd keep pressuring me until I eventually gave in. So I decided to play along. I responded with a sad face emoji. What do you want? She tells me that she's flying into town in 2 days. When she gets here, we're going to list the house together. I respond okay. My dad texts me while I'm sitting here at my computer. Hey, are you coming to see Dad today? I haven't seen my dad in over 3 years. I haven't spoken to him since I moved out of my mom's house 5 years ago. I told him no. Why would I drive 2 hours to see him when he lives less than 10 minutes away from me? His response was, "You're such a dick." I didn't respond. So my mom shows up at 7 p.m. We go out to dinner. We talk about the house. She says she'll let me stay another 6 months. I told her that's not enough time. She dropped it. We ate dinner in silence for a while. Could tell she was upset. Finally, she breaks the silence. Listen, I know you're hurting, but I need you to let go. I know this is your home, but you've been here long enough. It's time to move on. I just want you to be happy again. You used to be fun to be around. Now all you do is sit in this house all day playing video games. I don't think she realizes how messed up that statement was. We drove home in silence. As soon as we got to my driveway, she started talking again. You're still welcome to stay here as long as you want, but you need to let go of Boomer. Letting go of Boomer is not going to make me happy. She ignored me. Listen, if you need help packing, just let me know. I'll come over and we can start taking stuff to a storage unit. I told her I wasn't ready to talk about it. She left. The next morning, I get a call from a realtor. My mom gave them my number and told them to call me about the house. I tell my mom I'm not ready. She calls me back. Says I should at least look at some numbers with her. I tell her I'm not interested. She keeps calling me, telling me to at least meet with the realtor. I finally agree. I meet with the realtor the next morning. We talk about numbers, what she thinks the house might sell for. At the end, she hands me this stack of papers. It's a whole bunch of disclosures and documents that I have to sign to list my house. She gives me 2 days to think about it. I hand back the papers. I tell her I'll decide by then. She leaves. Later that night, I'm watching TV. I get a call. It's my mom. She sounds angry. Says, I thought you were going to sign those papers. Tell her I wasn't ready. Why are you yelling at me? She tells me I'm being selfish. I hang up on her. The next day I get a text from my mom. She sent me a picture. It's a for sale sign in front of my house. I call her. She doesn't answer. I call again. It goes to voicemail. I leave a message asking what the hell she's doing. No response. I call again. This time she picks up. She's on a flight back home. She tells me that I owe her this. After everything she's done for me, after all the time she bailed me out, this is how I repay her. She starts crying, begging me to come to the airport. She's going to disallow any future contact with me. I hung up. She called me twice more. I didn't answer. My phone was blowing up with missed calls from unknown numbers. At first I was scared, but then I realized what it was. These are the people my mom sent the listing to. They're calling to set up a showing. As I'm sitting there thinking, Should I go to the airport and try and talk to my mom? My doorbell camera alerts me that someone's at my front door. It's a woman holding a clipboard. She's checking the door to see if it's unlocked. She knocks. No answer. She knocks again. Still nothing. She looks around, checks the door one more time, and then she walks away. It's been 4 days. My mom has not contacted me since. The house is empty. I've been staying at a friend's house. All of my stuff is still here. The realtor must have locked the door behind her. She scheduled showings for today and tomorrow. I'm starting to panic. Am I going to be forced out of my home? What am I going to do? I pull up my Ring app. The agent just left. She didn't unlock the door. It's still locked. Great, so the house is closed for the night. I can sleep a little easier knowing that they can't get in. But then I hear this noise in my backyard. It's coming from inside. So I pull up the Ring camera in my backyard. I can't believe what I'm seeing. The sliding glass door is shattered. Whoever broke the door knew exactly where the lock was. They pushed the button in, and now it's busted. It's empty. Nothing's missing. Who would break into an empty house? I walk through my front door. Everything's knocked over. The place is trashed. There's broken glass everywhere. The windows are smashed. I step on something. Turn the light on. It's one of those plastic spiky balls that cats like to chase. I don't have a cat. This is my dog's food. He's dead. Why would someone put this here? Was this a message? I grab my baseball bat. I haven't slept in 48 hours. My eyes are bloodshot. I'm exhausted. I walk toward my bedroom. Something's on my bed. I walk closer. It's a box. I open it. Inside the box, there's a bunch of photos. They're pictures of my dog. But these aren't recent pictures. These are from when I was a kid. As I'm flipping through the photos, I hear this scratching sound coming from my closet. I drop the box. I slowly open the closet door. There's a pair of eyes staring back at me. I scream. I swing my bat. It connects. I can hear bones cracking. The closet door falls. I'm standing there in the middle of my room covered in blood. In front of me is a dead cat.